Hello and welcome to the summit of Whernside. So yes, this is the highest of our three mountains we're going to be doing today at 736 meters. And yeah, like I said, it's not necessarily one of my favorites. And it didn't disappoint. Although, to be frank, it was a lot easier than what I can remember it. But having said that, I am half the man I used to be. I think last time Andy's saying he swore a lot. So last time I did this, I was weighing about 154 kilos. I'm now weighing in at about 100 at the moment. Not my lightest, so I have been down to about 94, which is the best I've been. But you know, it's all about how you can actually increasing. So over the last year or so, I've actually been increasing muscle, which is great. So yeah, we are at the top of Whernside. And quite thankful for that, because that is probably the hardest climb out of the lot, not only for the fact it's probably got the steepest parts, but it's also the one that is probably the most demoralizing. However, one of the best things you can have from here is a view of the Howgills. I don't know if you guys can remember back from 17th of July when Andy and I did the Howgills, and those are some beautiful hills. We did 17 miles. We did about 8 peaks. 5 of them were classified as the Dales 50, so they were all above 2,000 meters with a 30-meter drop at each side. And a good old Wainwright, he described these as being the sleeping elephants. So you can just about see those in the distance. It's like this lumpy bit about here-ish, and absolutely gorgeous. You can see straight away why he described them as being the sleeping elephants. And yeah, we're actually just saying, in many respects, that was a much harder set of climbs than the ones we've done so far today. That is to say that actually we haven't finished today yet. So, you know, we've always got the opportunity to make it even harder. And we are going to try and potentially pop a couple of more things in the itinerary. So we've just been chatting on the way up. We're probably going to try and fit in Hull Pot, which is quite an interesting feature. Literally, there's a river and it just kind of disappears into the ground, into a pothole. So that'll be quite interesting to see. And especially for Andy, because he used to be a potholer back in the day. And also, we're going to try and get Plover in, and we'll head up over that and take that route up to Pen y Ghent. So again, a bit of a departure from the official Yorkshire Free Peaks route, but it doesn't detract, it just adds. And I'm pretty sure everyone will agree that's probably a good thing, in the fact that we'll do a few more miles, and every mile we do is obviously going to give us a little bit more, hopefully, towards what we can do with the RNLI as well. So like I said, we're walking this to raise money for the RNLI. We decided to say this as being the charity we'd support this time, and a wonderful job they're doing. I'm pretty sure with this being a bank holiday weekend, they'll be all incredibly busy at all the different beaches, saving people from inflatables and various other things. And do be careful of that. In fact, I was chatting to one of my clients, a chap who's living in Devon, actually, of all places, and he was saying actually one of the kind of key things they do there, because they're all volunteers, is helping people with things like riptides, etc., which they just don't realise about. So anyway, we're going to continue walking. Our next stop is going to be Ribble Head. We'll meet up with Sarah and Hannah. They've been an amazing support crew over this, and we will take on more provisions, probably have a spot of lunch, and then head over towards Pen y Ghent. But as I say, we'll probably make a few detours on way, make it nice and interesting. So as always, we'd love to see you all there, and yeah, just keep supporting us, keep coming with comments, etc., questions. We'll quite happily give you any kind of answers that we can see when they start coming through. And yeah, in the meantime, we'll keep plodding on. Bye for now.